Alright, I've got a jam-packed day today, and there's technically one thing that we don't need to be doing, but it would be better to do it on a jam-packed day.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense? So I have therapy at 10 o'clock, and so that's fun and games with that. But we're not taking the bikes. Because Aaron has his follow-up eye appointment. Because healthcare is cheap and it's best to get as many eye appointments as he can.
Well, actually, it's because healthcare is cheap and they keep wanting follow-up appointments.
This is true. And to be fair, this getting regular checkups on something that is declining allows us to get a rate, whereas going to the KCI Institute way back in Portland was like super expensive. And we had 2 data points. Now we've been here a year, and I think this is the 4th time we've been in there?
I think so.
Yeah, so in 1 year we now have 4 data points about things, plus the 2 from the KCI Institute, if the medical records have been changed over. I'm not sure if they have. Right now they probably should be, and you should really check on that one at your appointment. So yeah, he's not taking the bikes because even though riding the bike from his work to Oelveje is short, he's gonna be like dilated.
Yeah.
I can't even, like, opening my eyes doesn't do it because it's the pupils. So he's going to be dilated. Yeah, like I don't want to ride home on the bike after 1 beer at Mama Doe. But as I have done several, today is just a really complicated day, and it's like, tomorrow, totally partially cloudy. I checked tomorrow's weather on 3 different apps. I will do my sprinting tomorrow, but today is way too big to go to gym and swimming and try to plan in any exercise stuff.
Yeah.
And that's why I was like, if we do it today, that way I'm not interrupting any physical training schedule tomorrow or Thursday or whatnot. Did you read that?
No.
Quackabum has a little like chalkboard sign thing that usually talks about their the Black Angus Saushysen Broja.
Yeah.
Well, this time it says a party without a cake is just a meeting.
Huh.
And it was just like that applies to Aaron a lot.
Yeah.
I can imagine if he has to do another like early morning. Now it would be an early morning call, but if he had to do another late night call like he used to do on Wednesdays?
Yeah.
No, that was Thursday nights.
Well, it was Thursday morning.
Yeah, it's a Friday morning.
It was Thursday morning.
Anyways, but yeah, it was just like, he could be sitting there and be like, I'm having cake. Why? Because I don't like meetings and now it's a party. Although, who would be eating cake? A lot of people. We're from America. We know people who eat cake at 11 o'clock at night. That's their dinner. Diabetes. Aaron apparently got a cupcake yesterday from Delara. It was a red velvet muffin.
Yeah.
So he was explaining to me the difference about the, I'm like, no. My issue with that, something like that, is red velvet.
Yeah, I know.
I have done my research, and the fact that they have put red food coloring in chocolate and charged $3 more. This is worse. It's worse than organic because there's literally no nutritional bonus.
No, they charge the same here and most places.
Okay. I just noticed at Fred Meyer and a lot of places in Beaverton there was an upcharge for red velvet. Especially amongst like donuts in the specialty shops in downtown Portland.
Okay, yeah. Because it sounds fancy.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's what I get irritated about. I don't really care. I mean, I'm not really a cupcake person to begin with because I don't really like the super frosting that comes with them.
Had just a dollop of like thing.
That's the thing I don't like. You have to have like creamy, milky frosting that's barely held together for me to be okay with it. Like, like don't try to rationalize it. I have tried multiple kinds of cupcakes. I don't like the what I call super frosting on top. So
It was really good. Not sponsored. Our kind muffins.
but it got me thinking about certain things that went on in the conversation that if person A says something and person B says, oh, ha, 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 ha. Person A, why would you think that? Because person B is most likely to do that. Ah! Oh. Oh, no. I'm having with therapy. is the fact that because we are cultures different, unlike my last daughter, Klein, a little old Asian lady, she lived in Hillsborough, Quincy, Hillsborough. But if I walk into her office, I'd be like, oh my God, people are so stupid. We would have like a 5-minute conversation about people being stupid. Whether it be about the voting cycle, or whether it be about driving, or grocery shopping or something. We'd have a little 5-minute thing and I would like vent from the one thing that's been bothering me that day. And then we'd get on to serious issues. With this guy, we have a culture difference. So, yeah. So when I say, oh, Americans are stupid, and I'm thinking about like the fact that, and he goes, not all of them. I'm like, no, I'm lumping myself in with it. Into a long reasoning as to why it is that way. And then I have to explain that even I lump myself into it because anyways. So yeah, there goes like 15, 20 minutes of my appointment. So I gotta like not immediately complain about something like that. Because otherwise we're gonna get into like, what's difference with the cultures? Like we were talking about pride last time, which was fine. Talking about pride is fine because he's gay, I'm gay. He's like, well, I wasn't at pride. I was at visiting the cranberry fields. Oh, I gotta tell you something about the cranberry fields, which is a nice little tidbit of information. But there's like 15 minutes of my appointment. I'm like, we need to talk about the fact that I feel super lonely all the time. But now I'm just like being patient and waiting for football. Yeah, like scheduling my appointment kind of made the cruise become a little bit more real because next week I have an appointment and then he's on holiday for 3 weeks and then I'm on holiday for a week, but the one after that, so yeah, I don't have an appointment for the week before the cruise. So, and my next appointment is on Thursday, so Thursday to Thursday will be basically the final week. Yes, I do have a video planned on how to announce that, probably coming up this weekend. Not quite sure. Like, I get it. I've been thinking about this all weekend, because you guys know we're having a cruise, but we just don't know where we're going. I mean, maybe you figured out we're going. You don't really know where. Family knows. Some of my Dutchies know. Because I'm excited and maybe they could give me pointers on what to do if they've been, but I gotta go meet Aaron. We're gonna go cash the savings bonds. Okay, well look, there's the Rembrandt Tower, there's the Philips Tower, and there's the Rabobank Tower. If you guys are ever wondering those tall towers that I keep looking at, this is them. This is them. These are the... Yeah. But anyways, so this is apparently the corporate offices. Why? I wasn't surprised when she said that though.
Yeah, me either.
So yeah, that's fun. Apparently I have to go to the embassy. Why did I think? I don't know. Considering this is something to do with the government, I could just run into any old little bank. No. Not gonna happen. Which does not mean I have to go to the prison state that's out near Rembrandt, Museumplein. I need to go to Den Haag. This is a really weird thing to go visit for the first time.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe Aaron wants to go with me. But then again, he has to take the entire day off work because they're not open on Saturdays.
Yeah.
So this is the area where Aaron kept seeing all the little kids do their parkour.
It wasn't kept seeing, it was once.
Oh.
They weren't little kids, they were 18, 19.
That's 20 years younger than me. They're little kids. They all looked like little kids that I saw, and pretty much I kept seeing because I've been by here a bajillion times on the long route home from the gym, and I see them there pretty much any time it's not thunderstorming.
Yeah.
If I'm willing to ride my bike a good distance in whatever weather, they're probably out there practicing their parkour. But yeah, so looks like we're not going to be caught up in a bank with identification and all that stuff, so we do get to have lunch.
Yay!
Yay! So we're off to Julia's. Just because Julia's. And it's pronounced Julia's, right? Even though it's... Okay. Oh, I saw a lady with a bike. It said cowboy on the side of it. And it had like a big old battery pack, so I was just looking it up and I'm like, oh, you are 1,400 euros for a bicycle.
Yeah, for an electric bicycle.
Yes. But the thing is it was trying to, oh God, that website was not translating on my phone very well. Because it wasn't perfect Dutch. Because it was Belgian.
Oh.
Alright, we finished lunch. I had just basically spaghetti with Italian cheese on it. I'm not necessarily sure which kind of cheese it is. Just Italian gas. And so we're heading to Aaron's eye appointment. Probably not going to film much inside the doctor's. It's understandable. They don't like to necessarily be filmed, so.
Yeah.
But the thing is Bauernrotter's been kind of screaming at me. So I'm trying to get to the hospital before, well.
We're here.
Just because we're at this, just because the sign back there says OLA doesn't necessarily mean we don't have another block and a half to walk to get to the entrance we need to be. We are here, that is correct. And now I am starting to actually feel the shift in the temperature of the wind. We've had some pretty dark clouds moving overhead, and we are literally tempting gravity at this point. Because the rain has already fallen out of the clouds and we are trying to get to the hospital before it reaches us. That qualifies as tempting gravity.
Yeah.
So we'll see what's going on. When I say we're tempting gravity, we are literally, like, it is starting to come down and we are turning the corner. The entrance is halfway down this block. We are hurrying so much, but must save the coffee. I'm not gonna run. And we have arrived. Right as the rain is starting. Like all the umbrellas are popping up right now. All right, yes. We got inside. By the time we got back to the little waiting area, the glass hallway, the rain was just pouring. And we got called in real quick. Like we were actually sitting in that middle waiting room when his appointment time was supposed to happen, because I pulled out my phone and I checked and it was just like 2:15. We were there before his appointment was supposed to happen because we checked in early and got in early. Nice. Hello. Trying to cross here, she's just backing up. We're crossing this way because I'm still unfamiliar if that crosswalk over there functions. His eyes are dilated and it's not 3 months ago when it was dark, relatively cloudy. There's actually like chunks of blue sky and bright sun in the middle of August, so he needs his sunglasses. Okay, I keep thinking this little like restaurant right there, like we have so many little corner restaurants around here that we've never really tried.
Yeah.
You know, like, cause like we were gonna head to Eddie Spaghetti.
Yeah.
Because we found out that they don't just serve vegan or fit, like the Spaghetteria I think is sort of a fancy pescatarian sort of pasta place. Looks interesting. If we had like more people we could go and then sit around a giant table, but like the two of us it's a little bit more sharing a table with people than I'm a little comfortable with at this point in time. But if we had like four of us, or like a group of people from like Aaron's work, we'd probably go to the Spaghetteria and I could order something vegan, or vegetarian, be fine. Yeah. But I'd always worried that like Eddie Spaghetti was also that. So I think maybe Saturday, depending on what's going on, we might go to Eddie Spaghetti. But then there's that one like there. I mean, yeah. Lord, there's a lot of these little things around here we never really gone to. Basically, that we're gonna get an appointment in 6 months for him to see if the eye drops will be doing their job. They're doing a job, but they're not doing the job quite right. So we're gonna modify the prescription. We're gonna modify the dosage a little bit as per their description. So, which is, we're we're not gonna go to 11, but we're gonna turn it up a little bit. And since they only make appointments 3 months at a time,
3 months out.
3 months out, they're gonna send us a thing in 3 months to make an appointment. So, cool. That's pretty much that for today. It's already late enough. Video's done. My phone is about ready to die. He's probably gonna go in and lay down and just chill with his eyes closed for a little bit. Probably gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
As he just...
I was dozing off in the waiting room.
Well, to be fair, it was quiet. I don't know how you were sleeping with that girl just screaming up a storm, but... This is also the same dude that's fallen asleep during crashing thunderstorms. So...
And in the middle of Gladiator.
True. But regardless, that's pretty much that for today. I'm definitely noticing my owie on the butt, trying to walk around and get things done.